Thank you so much for joining me for the weekly intuitive life coaching oracle cards readings. I'm so excited to have you here with me. We're going to be using the intuitive life coaching app to do a weekly overview every Sunday. There are actually this is what it will look like if you download it on your phone. This app is available for your iPhone as well as for Android phones. And there are 4 buttons on the screen. The first one is readings, which takes you into the different readings you can do. You can do a 1 card, a 3 card, or a 5 card reading. And then there's the browse button. And if you have the free version, you'll only see 11 cards, but there's actually 77 in this deck. And then there is the journal, which allows you to save your readings by time and date. And then there's the about, which tells you a little bit more about me and Indigo software. So let's get started. Thank you for joining me for the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle card reading for the week of July 20th through the 26th. I already drew the cards for you guys for this week. In the situation card, we have Energy Healer. In the Emotional Challenge, we have Boundaries. Our solution for this week is to lighten up. And our coaching advice is a mentor. And the potential is a spiritual growth card. Let's look at the situation for this week. Our angels and guides are coming in to tell us that a lot of us are going through a period in our life where things are coming up to the surface to be healed. That could be something that is physical. That could just be something emotional. That could be something that has been taking a toll on us, and even stress related. So the Energy Healer card is coming up for us because a lot of us are being asked this week to align with our wholeness, to get back into our center, and to remember who we are, and also to assist others if this is a part of our path and we're energy healers, to assist others who need our assistance this week. And also work on ourselves energetically, because as we work on ourselves energetically, we can really assist ourselves with letting go of things that might be in our path that are keeping us from moving forward. It says your natural ability to heal yourself and others is needed now. It's extremely important, the energy around this week. It said you're an energy healer. You have a natural ability to heal yourself and others. It is time to learn more about this amazing gift and use it to help yourself and others to heal. You have a natural ability to see yourself and others as whole, perfect, and complete. You fully understand that when you align with this concept, the mind, body, and spirit begin to heal themselves naturally. You may be called into a unique situation where your natural abilities will be needed. You could also be a teacher of energy concepts such as Reiki master or yoga instructor. Energy healing is a part of your life path. Align with this path and use it to help yourself and others heal naturally. In the emotional challenge for this week, we have boundaries, and it says you are learning the gentle art of setting boundaries and saying no. And our angels also just said that it's not just physical boundaries and us saying no, because the Energy Healer card was in the situation card. They're also showing me that we need to be aware of energetic boundaries this week. We need to make sure we're grounding. We are also protecting our energy field, and we are aware of the energy that is coming into our field that is ours or someone else's. But they're also showing us that there's a lot going on with everyone right now. So a lot of people might need your help. A lot of people might need really feel like they're in a desperate situation this week where they feel like they need you to stop what you're doing and do for them. And this week, angels and guides are saying to really get clear and keep yourself centered, as everybody is going through so many shifts right now, and it's important for you to take care of yourself too, because you're also going through a lot, and you need to be able to say no without feeling guilty. That's really important. And also protect your energy field. It says you're learning the gentle art of setting boundaries and saying no. It is not only okay to say no at times, but it is the only way you can live life in alignment with your authentic self. If you are a person who says yes at all times, doing things that are not in your best interest and spreading yourself too thin, it's time for you to take back your personal power. When you are used to being a peacekeeper, it can be scary to step up and set boundaries to the people in your life that are always pushing their personal agenda on you. It takes courage and confidence to say no and not worry about upsetting someone. When you are able to set firm boundaries for yourself and the people in your life, you are saying yes to yourself. You are giving yourself more time and freedom on what your soul needs. If it is in your best interest to take time to focus on your business, school, family, or any other thing that is important to you, you won't have the energy or the time if you try to be all things to all people. Remember that it is an illusion to think that other people make you feel a certain way. Other people can't make you feel like anything. You are in charge of your feelings, you are in charge of your life, and you get to choose what is in your best interest. So today, make choices that nurture and support you and your soul's needs. Be okay with the fact that this is what you need right now. The people that truly love and support you will understand that you have your own needs right now, and the ones that don't might not be relationships that are for your highest good. Be powerful and set good boundaries, and you will find it easier to do the things you love the most. Our solution for this week, as there's so much going on with everyone else, is for us to lighten up, to have fun, to not overwork, to not take life too seriously, and to really, really learn to live in the moment more. Because they're showing me that this week there's a lot of not being grounded in the present moment, which causes us a lot of stress because we're always in the future. We're always looking in the future ahead at what it is we think we should be doing or we need to be doing, or we're worrying about all the things that are going on in our lives and in the lives of everyone that's around us. They're also showing me we have a lot going on with work this week, so they're telling us not to overwork and if possible, if we can cut back a few hours and just takes time to have more fun than usual, that would be great too. But I'm not giving anybody permission to skip work. I'm just saying, if you find yourself in the mode of being a workaholic this week, a very important message for you is take time out for yourself. Take time out to live in the moment. Take time out to play. Take time out to have fun. And don't take life too seriously. It says you may be overworking, overstressing, and underplaying. Your guides come to you today to tell you that it's time to lighten up. By lighten up, they mean literally bring in light. By experiencing more joy, laughter, and play. When you do this, it will be easier for you to hear them as well as receive divine guidance. In what ways are you taking life too seriously? Find a way to bring joy, laughter, and play back into your life. This situation calls for a big dose of fun. When you stop taking life so seriously, you will have more time to enjoy it. Life is not meant to be all work and no play. Take time off, relax, and lighten up. This situation calls for it. In the coaching advice, we have mentor. It says, you are about to meet a person of high integrity that will guide you in the right direction. With so many changes going on for us, we are being guided to reach out. That's been coming to me all day, that phrase, reach out to, and this isn't just about mentoring you in business or a counselor or a spiritual counselor. Actually, this message this week is about, this card the angels are showing me is representing reaching out to someone that can guide you at wherever you are right now in your life if you need extra help. And that might be a friend, that might be a family member, but it also might be somebody specific for something you are trying to learn. That's important too, but really we need to reach out. We're trying to do everything on our own. We are not accepting help enough. There might be something even they're showing me that we need to delegate to someone else, or that someone else can do for us or guide us or really, really assist us. So this mentorship, this card for the week has a little bit of a different meaning for the energy of this week. They're just showing me it's leaning more toward receiving assistance from other people, receiving guidance from other people in whatever way that is. You might need it. You might need it to assist you on your spiritual path, or you might need it just specifically to help you through something specific. Whatever that is, listen to that and reach out. It says you are about to meet a mentor who will be your guide on your chosen path. This card could also mean that you're being asked to mentor others with something you are very knowledgeable and passionate about. Either way, this card suggests that a mentor is a person of high integrity who can be fully trusted. Everyone needs a little help on their path towards greatness, and when we have accomplished a certain amount of life skills, it is our turn to be a mentor. Be on the lookout for a mentor or the opportunity to be of service. This situation is a win-win for everyone involved. A person of high integrity, compassion, and knowledge is about to enter your life. If it is your destiny to mentor others at this time, you are about to meet a very special person who is in need of your guidance. If you help this person, it will further you even more on your path. This card is a beautiful omen that two people will come together, and the end results will be the co-creation in the form of the teacher and the student. So this is such a beautiful card, and whatever you need right now, reach out, look for that support system, look for a guide. And also, if you're being called to guide someone or mentor someone, it's really important that you listen to that this week too. And in the potential card, it says spiritual growth. You are currently experiencing a lesson for your spiritual evolution. So we are, our angels and guides are showing me for the energy of this card to wrap up this week, that really this is still about us evolving and letting go of whatever it is that we're refusing to let go of, that we might still have some resistance in certain areas of our life, so we keep replaying out these scenarios. And I'm really getting a message about relationships specifically, and that it's time for us to call in our angels and guides and ask for clarity on this, so that we can look at this situation from a different perspective. And they're also showing me that it's important to be able to see yourself in someone else's shoes, to not just look at it from your own perspective, whatever's going on in your relationships. They want you to actually see the other person's perspective too, so that you can align with compassion for that person. So it's not just about what's in your best interest, but you're aligning with everything that's happening to the two of you as a whole. So they want you to be more mindful about your relationships and what's going on with the other persons, as well as what's going on with you, to have a different perspective. It says you may be feeling, it may be feeling as if you are in the waiting room of life. If you feel like there's no movement, it's most likely because you are experiencing a lesson that is required for your spiritual growth at this time. This is a soul lesson, something that you need to understand and learn before you can end this cycle and begin a new one. The ways to find these lessons is to look for repeated patterns. Do you have unhealthy relationship patterns or situations that seem to repeat themselves like a broken record? If you do, take a very close look at these situations and ask yourself what it is you need to learn from this so you can move forward. You could be breaking free from old beliefs such as fear, poverty consciousness, or unhealthy dysfunctional relationships. This card comes to you to encourage you to do the inner work necessary to learn your soul's lesson. Then you can apply these lessons to open new doors that you never thought were possible. Go within and you will soon see the beauty in the situation. When you learn this lesson, you will finally be free to choose a new song and dance. Thank you so much for listening to this week's Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle card reading. My name is Kelly T. Smith, and as always, you can find me at www.intuitivelifecoachingwithkelly.com. You can download a free version of this app at www.indie-goes.com. That's INDIE-goes.com. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you again next week. Blessings.